Because all my stories is my mom and my dad. I love my parents. I love them. Okay. But like, they are still parents at the end of the day. And like, my mom is constantly telling me, like, if it's usually about food. Okay. She's always criticizing me and my dad about what we're eating anytime we eat anything, no matter what. Even if she recommended it to us, it's like, do not eat that, too many carbs, too many, Leslie, you haven't eaten enough broccoli, take another broccoli. Or like, it's like, I'll look at something, I'm like, that's so yummy, it looks so yummy. She goes, oh no, you're a meat person, aren't you? And I was like, yes, I like meat. She's like, that's bad. That's bad. I'm not a meat person. And I'm like, yeah, I know, mom. But like, I'm just like, I look at a photo and I'm like, that looks good. And she'll instantly come for me. Instantly. There's something she's got to criticize about the way I live my life. And I like sushi. She's like, oh, that's raw fish. And I'm like, yeah, I like, it's good. And she's like, I don't like that. And I'm like, you know how I always go by like, don't yuck my yum? My mom is the definition of a yum yucker. Anytime I say something, she will find a reason why that is a bad thing. Every time. So I'm just used to it. If I have my backpack, or if I don't have a backpack, she's like, get your backpack. If I'm wearing a backpack, oh, it's on the wrong shoulder, or it's not strong enough straps. When I hold my camera, she's like, you need a camera strap. I get the camera strap's too long. We need another camera strap. There's always something wrong. I can never be like, if I'm like standing too long, she's like, sit down, relax. If I sit down, she's like, stand up, you're sitting too long, you need to stretch your legs. There's no full relaxation at any point, because someone is always, like, it's peaceful for a minute until bam, like my mom will say something, and I just might find my zen, but I start to snap and I get kind of quiet. And then my dad, he's pretty good. He'll kind of understand. Like, he sees when I'm a little bit like anxious or like whatever. But my dad can also be like kind of the same way. Like, he's sort of like not like super backseaty, but he'll be like, that's not a safe way to hold your camera. And I'm like, I mean, like, it's true. Like, my camera like hanging out of my bag, and it's like, it's gonna break. So it's like fair, but at the same time, I'm like, like, I'm always on edge. Like, I'm like, everything, I'm like, is there something that I can be yelled at for right now? Anytime I show up, it's my outfit is too hot or too cold. Like, there's nothing, I'm never prepared. Like, no matter what, I'll walk into my mom's room at the beginning, and then she's like, you're gonna be cold, or you're gonna be hot in that. It's never, you're good, well dressed. It's, you're gonna be hot or you're gonna be cold. And I'm like, I'm fine. I am fine. Okay, I'm 30 years old. I am 30. I'm like trying to ask them. I can go off, and they don't believe that I understand the subway at all, and they think I'm gonna get lost. Like, I'm supposed to meet up. So I'm meeting up with Harris tomorrow. Harris Heller. He's in Japan, and so we're gonna meet up. And I told them, like, I'm gonna go meet up with Harris, tomorrow. And then they're like, oh, you're gonna stay out late. And I was like, well, I'll be done by like 9 or something. She's like, no, you need to come back earlier. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. So I had to like move up everything so I'm not out late. And then my dad, he's like, where are you meeting? And like, I told him where I'm meeting, and then he made me practice like going there, exactly that path, like exactly there and back. And he's like saying it out loud. So there's this stop, then there's this, and then the Beard Papa's is over there, okay? And then we're gonna walk by the Beard Papa's, and then you're gonna see the Family Mart, okay? You got that, right? Practice it. And I'm like, I will be fine. I can get there. I know. And he's like, you can't just say meet at the train station. You gotta have an exact meetup point. I was like, I have internet. And it's fine. I can meet at the station, or But he's like, no. What does the station mean? Okay, does that mean this entrance of the station? Does that mean that entrance? I was like, well, how about it means I figure it out when I'm there? I can't just say, hey, where are you at the station? But I'm like, find my zen. That's fine. So I just smile and nod, and we practice the route. I literally had to practice the route I'm gonna go tomorrow. Like I've gone, just we went all the way there and all the way back, like in practice to what I'm gonna do tomorrow. And I'm like, you know. Anyways, I'm not. Yeah. No. It's like my parents are just like overprotective. Exactly. But like I am confident after these first 2 days that I could go off for 2 days by myself solo in Tokyo and be fine. Like I'm pretty confident. At first, yeah, it's like I was scared. I walked to the mart and I didn't say anything, but now I understand, like, you know, how to, like, I don't need to know how to speak to, like, kind of make payments and do things. But now it's a bit much, but no, it's fine. I understand. They're just my parents. They do it out of love. But like part of me wants to just be like, I'm gonna go off and run. Hopefully they don't watch this and feel bad if they're watching it. Love you.